Well, we have finally made it. It's Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, and that means it is New Year's Eve. So I just want to go on record and say Happy New Year's Eve to all of you guys. Hope you guys are spending it well, with family, friends, while also figuring out what your New Year's resolution is going to be as we go into the new year. Looking back, 2025 has been such an eventful year for me. A roller coaster kind of style. Because if you recall, earlier this year in January, I was going through mental health struggles and suicidal thoughts, which of course landed me in a hospital on the 26th of January, which of course the following month in February, I would come on with a mental health update. And aside from that, and all the help that I was getting behind the scenes, working with YouTube was also incredibly well. So of course we know this year marked 10 years on my YouTube channel, and I made sure that you guys got videos and celebrations as of course. I still can't believe it's been a decade since I worked with you guys. And now here we are, ready to close out this year and go into a new year, which will also close out the mid 2020 decade and begin the late 2020 decade. Now, aside from that, there's also going to be questions what to expect for this YouTube channel come January 2026. That's why I figured to do this update now and then come on with another one come January 1st so you guys can be aware. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, first up we have the holiday project. Of course, we know that started earlier this month when we celebrated 10 years of my YouTube channel, and on December 5th or December 6th, we began with Little Bear Winter Tales. Now, of course, it's always been a tradition that I will always extend the Christmas holiday project or not. And I'm gonna hear from you guys. You guys can vote when I make that post on New Year's Day, so mark your calendars for that. It's where you guys can vote and will ask me when I get back from PR to New York City on Monday, January 5th, which is the day before Three Kings Day, if I should extend this year's Christmas holiday project or not. You guys can let me know, and then of course I'll see what I can do. Okay, of course, also in January of 26, will also mark 1 year since, the whole mental health, excuse me, I just have water. Excuse me. Like I was saying, January of 26 will also mark 1 year since, of course, I try to, end my life and end up in the hospital. So, of course, as you guys already know, I'm always open about, my mental health struggles and how I'm so grateful, for my family, being there to support me and getting me the help I can. If it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would be today. So I'm really glad. I'm really glad for that. And then, of course, what else do I have in store for you guys? Well, I'm entirely not sure yet. We'll see how this year goes. But if you guys saw the post that I just recently came out, I'm gonna be adding some new features this year, as of course we make it to the new year. You guys are gonna see 2 New Year's videos. One is a short, and then the main event. The short, of course, is when here that I'm currently in Puerto Rico rings in 2026. For those who live in the East Coast, we are an hour ahead of you guys. So I think it's like either 5 or 6 for me out here, while you guys it's like either 4 or 5 out there. And it's relatively warm out here. Like temperatures I think somewhere in the 70s, while you guys out there in New York or going to see the ball drop is in the 30s. So I heard it's like very cold out there, especially after you guys had that snowstorm on December 26th, which was the day after Christmas. What else? Oh yeah, after of course the Puerto Rico New Year's celebration, of course, then you also have the Times Square New Year's ball drop, which of course, every year we always done it back home in New York. This year is going to be different because I'm in PR, and we're going to be celebrating from a new location. I mean, just think about it. Like we started off this year back home in New York, when I was just alone, with no one celebrating with me, minus my grandmother, who was just in her room, and then my 2 dogs before Oriole's passing. Now here we are, New Year's Eve of this year, and I'm spending it, in the islands, celebrated with my family. So that felt really nice. If you guys want to really take a look at the comparison, check out, New Year's 2025 spoil drop when I uploaded that video around New Year's Eve of last year, 2024. Now, I also know 2026 is also going to be a very eventful year, very impactful, because I heard there's a lot of stuff that is happening come 2026. There's the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. For someone who loves the USA, that's going to be a really big milestone. So I can see a lot of patriotic events happening. As long as the MAGA cult, Donald Trump's Make America Great Again, don't try to make it so extremist. You also have the Super Bowl 60, which is coming up in February, which will also see Puerto Rican rapper Bad Bunny participating and singing. So I'm really excited for that. What else? I know we got the Mario Galaxy movie that's coming out in April, and then you also have these. Let's see what. Oh yeah, then there's also what's also going on currently in June. We have the Sonic the Hedgehog 35th anniversary celebrations, which of course is going to be happening on June 26th. So be ready for that. I just can't believe it's going to be like 35 years of the famous Blue Blooder. And then of course, whatever videos are going to come from my YouTube channel, you guys are going to be able to see it. But yes, you will still be seeing new VHS videos, new DVDs. I know even marathons that you guys have been requesting me to do as early as October, I believe. So of course, if I see there's any marathons I would like to do, I will let you guys know. I know one of you guys heavily requested me to do a Thomas and Friends VHS and DVD marathon, which is to commemorate the life and legacy of Britt Alcroft, and of course, the belated, now as we go into the new year, the belated 80th anniversary of the Thomas and Friends franchise. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to be coming up in store for all of us as we go into the new year. Other than that, that's all I wanted to give you guys. Once again, thank you to everybody that has made 2025 really eventful year. Like I said, it's been a roller coaster of a year. It didn't start out too well, back in January of this year, but then it's gotten pretty much better as each month progressed. And I was also glad I got to spend the holidays with you guys and with my family. So I really thank you for that. Now, if you want to see more, all you can do is hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. You can join my notification squad. Don't forget to like, comment, share us, outro, but helps support and promotes this YouTube channel. And I think that's about it. So I'll see you guys later tonight. This, of course, when PR celebrates the new year first. And then when we check out New York and the East Coast as they bring in the new year, as we get ready to commemorate 250 years of the USA. Thanks a lot, everybody. And once again, thank you for making 2025 the best one. See you soon.